Hi folks, good afternoon. Thanks for joining me today. We have got a really good session today. We're going to focus on lots of different elements that we've already covered in the other sessions. So we're going to run through some different sort of stretches in a similar sort of format that we've been using. So we'll get started in a couple of minutes. Just wait and see if we get any more. Hopefully the stream's gonna be all right today. I'm not going to lose anybody halfway through. As always, if the music's too loud or I'm not speaking loud enough, just let me know. We'll go through that. Like I say, we're covering elements that different stretches that we've covered in all the other sessions, but we're structuring them in our classic format. And again, I'm going to lift the arms high, look towards the ceiling. I'm going to relax back down by the sides, take an exhale as we lower. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, lower. Inhale last time. This time as we exhale, we're rolling down, bring the hands, drawing lines through the centre of the body into a forward fold. Exhale. Into halfway lift and lengthen, hands come to shins, flat back, legs flat. Rolling down, little bend of the knees into forward fold. Crown of the head heavy, arms heavy. Straighten the legs if you can, if not, just keep that bend in the knees. Do a little sway if you want. We're going to roll back up, just warming up. For our floor today, big inhale as we come up, hands sweep high. Exhale, roll down. Hands come to thighs, unstacking each vertebra as we go. A little walk to those knees if you want to. Halfway lift and lengthen. Get that nice tabletop position with your back. Rolling down. Head heavy. Hands come to the mat. So we're going to come into our flow. We're going to set the right foot back. Not keeping the hip square. We're actually twisting into that stretch. We're taking the right hip towards the left ankle. Good. Come back down. The hands there. We're going to push the weight into the back foot. Bring the hand back on the outside of the left foot. And sweep that leg high again. Into our three-legged down dog. And taking that foot towards the opposite shoulder again, just opening up the hips. And then bringing down to land and fall down dog. A little walk to those heels there. We're going to glide forward to our plank position. Shoulders over wrists. Drop into the knees for the first one just to protect the back. And slowly lower onto your chest. Tipping the hands over as we come down and just lifting through the shoulder blades. Opening the chest towards the front of the room. Again, squeezing those lower back muscles, squeezing your bottom just to protect the back. Remember to keep the shoulders down. Lowering chest to floor, hands come to the mat. We push back through the knees into our down dog. And again, a little walk through those heels if you want to. Three-legged. Again, pushing the ground away, reaching the toes towards the ceiling. Reaching over with that toe towards the right shoulder. And then again sweeps through to land, but this time we come down knee towards left hand. And we just come into our pigeon pose. Okay, so we just adjust that foot so we've got a nice 90 degrees if we can, if not just wherever is comfortable. And bring the forearms to the mat. It's time to step through again. Foot lands between hands. We're going to twist that back foot down to land. Face the back, and we're going to sweep over into our sun warrior. The hand sweeps back, right hand lands lightly on the shin. Top hand comes up and over. Get a nice stretch through this front of the body. Remember this from last week, those who joined in. Making sure that your knees out towards the little toe, not dropping in. And then sweeping back round into triangles, so straighten the front leg, keeping the chest open, stacking the hands on top of each other. Then sweep back to somewhere, a little bend in the knees and circle back. Reaching over to the side of the head. And circle back this time, taking the hands down to the mat. We're going to step the right foot in into our forward fold. We walk to the knees. Half a lift and lengthen. Rolling down and then back all the way back up. Inhale as we come up. Sweep the hands high. And exhale, drop the hands to the side. Inhale, breathe the hands high. And exhale, drop falling forward into our forward fold, drawing it lines with the centre of the body. Coming forward. Head goes heavy, hands go heavy. Half a lift and lengthen. Rolling down. Give that a walk with ease if you want to. This time stepping back with the left foot. So bring it to our lunge. So grounding the weight into the heel. Dropping the hips towards the mat. Weighting straight back leg into the heel. Chest open towards the front of the room. Slant the hands, keeping the right foot high towards the ceiling, pushing the ground away. Really extending all the way from fingertips to toes. And then bringing that foot towards the left shoulder. Really opening up the hip. Feeling that engaging the glutes. Pushing the ground away with the arms, keep them engaged. And then sweep through to land inside the hands on the right. We're just going to adjust that to the outside of the mat, the outside of the hands. Just again find that nice stretch on the hip flexor. So tucking the hips under, really deep stretch. Good, and again twisting towards. And this time, remember again, we're taking this hip with us, in that hip towards the right ankle. Move back down. Bring that foot on the inside of the hands again. We're going to step back into our three-legged stand up. Keeping that foot high, engaging the glutes. And twist towards the left shoulder. Pushing the ground away. You can come into landing fold down dog. Walk into those heels if you want to. Slide forward to plank. Shoulders over wrists, slowly lower. Full plank this time, then hover from the bottom. And then up into your full up dog if you want to. So feet pressing to the mat, shoulders back and down. Chest open to the front of the room. If you want, your option is you baby curl, just coming down to the forearms. Good, again, pushing back through the knees into your down dog. Right foot sweep high again. The hands. Just the back toe, we're taking them back into our three-legged again. Now through to land it with hands again. Find that lunge position. You'll tuck that back foot down, heel toe facing the front of the room. We're going to sweep up high into some warrior over the top of the crown of the head. Light pressure on that back leg. Really open up the side of the body. Ensure that that front knee and ankle is stacked. Circle forward into triangle, so straighten the front leg as we tip. Keeping the chest open. Hips facing forward. A really nice stretch through the side of the body here. And back into some more, so a little bend in the knees as we go. Remember to keep nice deep breaths as we're going through. Helps with the stretching. And circle through again. Hands planting on either side of the right foot. Step into forward fold. As we get the chest a little bit closer towards the thighs this time. Gently bending one knee and then the other. Half a lift and lengthen. A nice flat tabletop. Rolling down. Arms heavy, head heavy. All the way back up. So on the hips as we go. Sweep the hands high, deep breath. Exhale, hands come to sides. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, fall forward, line to the centre, your body as we tip. Exhale on the way down. Arms heavy, head heavy. If you want, you can cradle your elbows. Half a lift and then. Rolling down. Right foot steps back again, so repeat that on each side. Find that nice little touch your chest open towards the front of the room. Weight planted into that back heel. That's the stretch. If you want a little bit more and you're feeling quite flexible, you can reach back, hands to that back foot. Keep the chest open towards the front of the room. My quads are not feeling that flexible tonight. You feel free if you've got it. Good, and then twisting towards the front of the room. Remember, we're taking the hips with us this time for a change. Good, sweep back round. Plant the hand on the outside of the foot, just walk it back in. Tuck the back toe. And sweep high again. Take the foot across to the right shoulder. Open that hip, engage in the glute. And then landing in full down dog. So adjust your hands and feet as you need to. Then walk those heels, get those calves working, getting warmed up. Slide forward to plank. Just gently roll the bottom, just maintain that stability. And up into your up dog, or with the cup, whichever you feel able to. Remember to keep those shoulders back and down, engage your core. Your glutes just squeeze, stretch your back. Back into your down dog. Push in. And then you've got your option to come down into your chest and your core, and your forehead if you want here this time. We'll get the hands back in. And then tuck the back toe. Sweep high for three-legged. And across the shoulder. And forward to land. We're going to turn that back foot. We're going to open up into our lovely sun warrior, which hopefully will bring us some nice sunshine. Keep the legs strong. Keep the core engaged. Sweeping forward into your triangle. So straight up the leg as we dip. Hands stack on top of each other. Chest open to the front of the room and hips facing forward. Really stretch inside your body to the top. Bending the knees, then go back in sun warrior. Hand comes over the top. Come forward all the way forward. And hip and step into forward fold. Then you've got the option to clear your elbows and bend in the knees. Go straight, whichever you feel comfortable with. Half lift and lengthen. And down. Heavy arms and all the way back up. Deep breath as we come up. Exhale, hands to your sides. Inhale, breathe up. And exhale, breathe the hands down. Come to that last forward fold. Enjoy it. Let the head go heavy, arms go heavy. Just relax here. Half a little lengthen. Right foot across the left shoulder. And forward and between hands. And that lunge position, we're just taking that foot a bit wider. Bring the stretch down, really tilt the hips underneath you. In the front of that hip. Hold your chest towards that knee. Again, we're bringing the hip width, it's a really twist towards that ankle. And comes back down. Walk the foot on the inside. And step back. And try three-legged. Bring the foot across the shoulder. And down, stand up. Again, just feel what feels comfortable here. You walk, pedal the feet, you can do. If you want to release the hips, you can do as well. Or just hold and stand up. Right forward, fine. Slowly lower. And lift the sit up dog. Or your baby curve, whatever feels right for you. Pushing back, pushing down back. And again, right foot keeps high. Cross that off the shoulder. And then comes to land. That's one. Easy pigeon pose. Getting confused, sorry. And come down into forearms. That little bit extra into the forehead and chest if you feel you can. And you've got that extra second again this time. Bring your hands back in. Let's go back to us with high again. Really reach for the toes. Keep the chest open. Bring that top arm over. Reach high. And again, take down to land with a forward fold. So one last time, walk into those knees. All the way back there. Good. We're going to come on our backs to finish off with. So have a leg down. And hug the knees into the chest. You do a knees wide, knees together where it's comfortable. I'm just going to finish off with a little bit of strengthening through the lower back and the glutes. The posterior chin. Then we're going to do nice twist just to finish off with. Okay, so let your feet come down flat to the mat, knees bent, hip distance apart. We're not going to let the knees drop out at any point, so keep them nice and strong where they are. Just pull the feet in slightly so that they're underneath the knees. So just shoulder blades. I'm going to lift the hips high into a bridge position. So keeping the shoulders in contact with the mat, but the rest of your back of your body should be off the mat. Okay, we're going to clasp the hands together underneath your back, including the palms. So really think about squeezing the palms together, not just the fingers. Okay, and keep that nice stretch across your shoulders. Have a little shuffle if you need to, just to engage the lower back. And then try and push the hands into the ground as well. That'll really help you lift the hips high. I'm just going to hold this for a second. And keep those palms squeezed. Don't let the knees drop out, keep them squeezing together. They should be touching, but they should just be in line with your hips. Good, keep your hips tucked under to engage your abs. Just going to hold this for a second longer. And back down. And then just gently lowering back down to the mat, release the hands. And hug those knees back into your chest.